But when you're seeing, drone warfare, future way of going to war, who is advancing in a more modern warfare than others? Are we still ahead of everybody?
I think with the drones is probably especially the organic to the squad, that level of smaller drone. I think we were caught off guard a little bit by the FPV drones, the first person view drones that are just for like the size of one soldier can use, because we were for a long time and still are the leaders at the most high tech and sophisticated drones. But so much of what's happening, so much of the innovation is those lower level drones. So I think we're now catching up. For instance, we are basically right now what's happening in the US military is the largest transformation of how our forces fight since the 1980s. Like in the 1980s, the military went through a giant overhaul in the Cold War when we got the Bradleys, the Apaches, we got the Big Five systems, the HIMARS or the MLRS rockets. These systems changed our entire military doctrine of how we fight, and we went and we were able to defeat Iraq in several days using these new systems. And now we're doing this was the land sea battle doctrine. We're now doing multi domain task force fighting, which we're seeing we're less focus and emphasis on Abrams tanks and heavy tanks, more focus on these light jeeps called infantry squad vehicles, kind of like going back basically to the Humvee of the 80s. And we're going to send troops out in these unarmored Humvees with
These guys?
Yeah, those. And then all those dudes are going to have drones with them. So this is the new meta, you could say, of how we're going to fight wars. It's fascinating to see. It's so crazy to see an organization like the Army that's so opposed to change, and you really got to twist their arm to get them to make any kind. An institution like that is very traditional and rooted in what works. So they're making massive, radical changes that more changes in the time span of 2 years than usually they make in 20 years.